There's a phrase, bring home the bacon. And here I am, I've got bacon. Oh, whoa, whoa. What do you mean you've got bacon? Are you a vegan, Jane? This is bacon made from plants. And it's from Hooray Foods. And we are going to talk to the founder of Hooray Foods. And we are also going to fry this up. We're going to try it and fry it, or fry it and try it. I'm Jane Velez-Mitchell, and we are cooking on Lunch Break Live. This is a very special Lunch Break Live because I want to introduce to you Sri Artham, the co-founder of Hooray Foods. This is extraordinary. Tell us, do I just cook it like regular bacon? Tell us all about it, Sri.
Yeah, thanks, Jane. Thanks for having me. And yeah, I designed it to cook just like real bacon. So you heat up the pan like you would, and we recommend medium low, and put the bacon on there, and it cooks up in its own fat, just like real bacon.
And while you're watching, I can tell you right now, you can get this at Amazon. You can get it at a new website that I just found out about, GTFO. It's vegan, and you can get it at Vegan Essentials, which has been around for a long time, which I love as well. All right, I'm very excited. Now, what I'm going to do, no offense, Sri, I'm going to go full screen on me, and I'm going to show the food, but you can tell me what to do or if I'm making a mistake. So
Sounds good.
here we go. I'm very excited. This is an unusual Lunch Break Live because usually we just cook, but now we've got the founder of this incredible product. Let's see it in action. So there it is. There is the bacon, and I've got it on. Tell me, am I doing it right so far?
Yeah, I'd recommend that you don't move it around too much. We have a tendency to overhandle bacon, so I would just let it sit there for 1 minute or a minute and a half on that one side
Wow.
at medium low. But you
Okay,
can see how,
low. Okay.
yeah.
So, because normally what I do is overcook everything. In fact, it's sort of like a joke. Every time I do Lunch Break Live, I set something on fire, which, cooking, of course, is, see, I couldn't listen to your advice. I already flipped it, but I'm going to be quiet here. So check this out. I'm just going to take it off just to show you. It looks just like bacon, and it smells just like bacon. And in a couple of seconds, it's going to be sizzling just like bacon. This is how it comes in the package from Hooray Foods. Again, you can order this on Amazon or on Vegan Essentials or on GTFO. It's vegan. And there's also a way to get it in the stores. I was really blown away by how bacony it looked. I looked at it, I go, this looks just like bacon. So while we're waiting for it to sizzle, which will happen in a second, I want to bring in the founder of Hooray Foods Bacon, Sri Artham, to tell us, how'd you get this idea?
Well, I live here in San Francisco in California, where I'm sure most people know there's a lot of wildfires lately. So it was back in 2018, there was a terrible wildfire called the Camp Fire that happened just north of here and outside of my apartment. I'm in my apartment right now. I couldn't go outside for several days. It was so smoggy. And so I wanted to do something about it. I thought if Impossible and Beyond could start taking all these cows out of the food system, why couldn't I do something about displacing pigs from the food system? And if you think about pigs and what pork products people love, like the first thing that comes to mind is bacon. So I just wanted to create a bacon, and literally in the kitchen behind me, over a couple of months, developed this bacon that you're frying up right now live.
Now, I know it's available Vegan Essentials,
Hmm.
GTFO, it's vegan, and also Amazon, but can you also get it at Whole Foods and places like that?
You can get it in Whole Foods. If you're in the Bay Area or California, you can get it in Molly Stone's, in Buy-Right, in Lawson's, in Bristol Farms, a lot of your favorite local grocers. And just a couple of weeks ago, we started in Imperfect Foods. So if anyone purchases their grocery boxes from Imperfect Foods, you can get it there too.
All right, so I'm going to go full screen again and show you where I'm at with this vegan bacon. And I was telling Sri before we got started, I've never made bacon. I've been vegan a quarter century, and I grew up in a pescatarian, I would say mostly pescatarian household, but my mother was a dancer and an actress in the original Slash. She didn't cook. I've never made bacon. I've never actually even watched bacon being made. So this is a first for me. But I got to tell you, I have smelled bacon. I've gone into restaurants where bacon is being cooked. This smells like bacon. And I don't know how you managed to do that. This is extraordinary. It's got that hickory bacon smell. How, so much of eating is about the sensations, the visual, the smell, the how it's that's why food stylists make tons of money, how it's arrayed. How did you are you I bet you're a high-tech guy. I bet you're not a chef by training. How did you make this happen? How did you make this look sizzle? You got to hear the sizzle. It's sizzling just like bacon. This is made from plants. We're going to talk in a second about what's in it. 8 ingredients, 8 basic ingredients. And of course, it's cholesterol free, as are all vegan products, and also gluten free, dairy free, and I think I remember it said soy free too.
Soy free too.
Well, I know you can't give away your trade secrets. I wouldn't want to have you give away your trade secrets, but what's in it?
Yeah, so the main ingredients are tapioca starch, rice flour, and coconut oil. That's what we use as the base. That's what you're seeing sizzle and hearing sizzle. We flavor it with liquid smoke, mushrooms, salt, and maple syrup. So that's gets you that great balance of umami and sweet and salty that we all love about bacon. And we use red beet juice to get the color, to get those red streaks that you see.
And it's starting to sizzle. Okay, so I want to, if you're just joining us, here it is. I just heard about this. Actually, it was a publicist who said, hey, you do a vegan cooking show. How would you like to feature Hooray Bacon? I said, fine. I put it in the freezer, so it's frozen. I could probably leave it there indefinitely. And then I have one packet that I unfroze. And my gosh, it looks just like bacon. I mean, if you just put this with the bacon in the grocery store, nobody could probably tell the difference. It looks like bacon. Now we're finding out that it cooks like bacon. It sizzles like bacon. It smells like bacon. What's the difference between this and the traditional bacon, Shree?
Well, there's no pigs in it. It's all plants. That's the biggest difference.
So in terms of nutrition, it's healthy because it's zero cholesterol, and it's gluten free as well.
It is.
So yeah, and what I thought about was very interesting is I didn't need to put oil. It's actually, tell me about that, because you think, well, if it doesn't have the animal product, will it automatically fry, or would you have to add some oil? But no, I didn't have to add anything. I literally have just put this on the skillet. Tell me why I don't have to add any oil.
Yeah, I mean, we all know bacon's really fatty, and that's what we love about it, right? That's what makes it taste so good. And I found that a lot of plant-based meats don't necessarily have a lot of fat, and for good reason, right? We're perhaps trying to reduce our fat intake. But bacon's fatty, so I wanted to find a way to encapsulate a lot of fat inside my bacon. And so I experimented with different ways, and through the process, I actually came up with a new way of encapsulating fat inside this starch matrix that we create. And so it's really cool. Unfortunately, I can't tell you too much about how we do it, but it's a pretty simple, minimally processed solution that allows the fat to just stay inside the matrix until you heat it up, and then it falls out. As you can see in your pan, there's fat, there's grease at the bottom of the pan.
Oh, we've got so many comments coming in. Everybody is going crazy over this. They're all loving it. Wow. As somebody says, I can smell it. I can smell it. So, wow, how amazing. We're really kind of hitting a nerve here. People are really excited about it. If you're just joining us, we're making bacon from plants. And we know that there's burgers from plants now, and there's even ribs from plants. There's chicken from plants. There's fish from plants. Now there's bacon from plants, but it's not like those early iterations, which I tried to just out of curiosity and to support vegan products. And I honestly, I'll be honest with you, I don't know what bacon tastes like. I've never tasted bacon, I don't believe. Maybe when I was a child, I don't know, at some friend's house, but I've never really actually tasted it, so I wouldn't know. But those didn't taste like they would taste like bacon. Let's put it that way. This, oh my gosh, look what it looks like bacon. Okay, now how long do I cook it for?
It really depends on how crispy you like your bacon. I know you've never had bacon before, so yeah.
Well, crispy, I like whatever, right?
I
And it
personally like it when it's a
has,
little bit crispy and a little chewy.
now Renee King Sonnen, who is the founder of the Rowdy Girl Sanctuary, a Texas animal sanctuary that turned into a Texas ranch, cattle ranch that turned into an animal sanctuary. She's watching and she says she can smell it. That is just so exciting. Everybody here is so excited about this. Wow. Everybody is just going crazy about this. Oh yeah, epic. And here we just need stores and restaurants to keep it up. Yeah, what about restaurants? Are restaurants picking this up?
Good question. So, when I started the company, I intended to sell to restaurants only, because I thought Impossible Foods had done such a great job of using that
Mhm.
trajectory to build their brand and following. But just as we were about to sell into restaurants, which was the beginning of March 2020, the pandemic hit, and all the
Yeah.
restaurants that we were about to sell into stopped operating and stopped returning our calls. So we
Mhm.
switched to a focus on grocery, which is why you can find us at Whole Foods. There you go. That looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, look at that. I'm getting ready to taste it. I'm a burner. I eat everything like triple triple burn. So I'm waiting a second. So you will be going into restaurants.
We will be. So we're working on it for later this year. So
Oh
keep an
my.
eye out.
So tell me about yourself. Like you're in San Francisco and I
Mhm.
suspect you're a tech guy.
It's a good guess. I actually more of a generalist. This is my fifth career, I say. I was a management consultant for a while. I learned a lot about food while I worked at Fair Trade. I led the consumer packaged goods team at Fair Trade for many years. If you ever had Fair Trade chocolate or tea or coconut, that was me and my
Yeah.
team.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
yeah, so that's where I learned a lot about food and the food industry. But I don't have a food science background. I think that really helped me. I think not knowing what the rules were to create plant-based meats helped me come up with a new product that no one else had really come up with before.
Now, I would love to ask you what's
Hmm.
next, but I also want to taste test this. And people are asking me, what are you going to make? Are you going to make a BLT? Are you going to? No, I'm just making this. I feel like I'm in Cirque du Soleil right now, doing this interview, cooking all this, and trying to use utensils. When if nobody was looking, I'd just use my hands. But I'm holding this up. As soon as it gets cool enough, I'm going to taste test it. I can't wait. I cannot wait. What's next in the Hooray Foods pipeline? Are you planning anything else?
Well, we're going to focus on bacon for a while. So I think our
Mhm.
bacon is pretty good, and I agree. I think it's the best plant-based bacon out there. But we want to make it even better. So over the coming years, we'll focus on making this bacon better and better. So everyone's feedback is super helpful to us. We have been secretly prototyping a couple other products I'm just not ready to share yet. I want to keep us focused on bacon, but rest assured that one day, maybe it's in a year or two, we'll start releasing some other products.
Well, I mean, you know, if we're talking products made from pigs,
Hmm.
could talk about ham,
Yep.
deli slices, um, whatever. I can't wait to try this, but I don't want to burn my tongue. It's quite hot. But look at this, people. If you're just joining us, this is Hooray Foods. Hooray Foods. And their bacon looks so much like bacon. Honestly, when I saw it, I was kind of like, what? What? Is this really happening? But it is. And all right, I think I'm ready. Dun 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 dun. Mm, 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 mm.
It's like an ASMR.
It's
Getting
crunchy, and it has a meaty taste, and it has a hickory taste. Mmm. This is delicious. This is delicious. I could definitely see this as, because I've had vegan BLTs, but this will be a vegan BLT, you know? Because, wow, what's the reaction been? Because this is delicious. I love it. What's
I
the
think
reaction been?
it's been great. I mean, I think the best sign is that, Whole Foods was our first customer and they're
Mhm.
very happy. And, we're in most of their regions, and it's been selling really well across the country. So we're hoping
Really?
that in the coming months, you'll start seeing it all across. And, if that means people at Whole Foods are shoppers at Whole Foods are going back again and again and buying it, which is I'm really excited about.
Mm. Are you in frozen, or are you with the meat, or are you separate like when you're in these stores? We know
A
that,
whole,
for
mhm.
example, Impossible Foods and uh, Beyond Meat Burger, a lot of times you go into the meat section to get them because they want people who would normally be buying animal products to look and go, oh, maybe I'll try that.
Right. I think it's an interesting question. So we are definitely in the plant-based section, so where you might find the tofu or where you might find your favorite plant-based cheese. But we do want to be in the plant-based meats or in the meat section as well because we want to get those people who normally eat animal bacon and get them to eat our plant-based bacon. So I think in an ideal world we'd be in both sections, and we're something we'll strive for. We're not there yet. In Whole Foods, where you're most likely to find our bacon, where you're most commonly going to find our bacon if you're going to a store, is we're in the plant-based section.
And you can also get it, you can order right from Amazon or GTFO, it's vegan. That's a new shopping site, as well as Vegan Essentials, which I use all the time. It's been around for years. This is so exciting. And so let me ask you, is there a possibility of going public?
Oh wow, we are we are a long way off from deciding whether or not we do that. I mean, in the main term, my main goal is to help turn back climate change and save those pigs. So I just want us to get as many people changing from meat to plant-based as possible, and that's the focus. Whether we go public or get acquired or stay as an independent company, that's not really on my mind right now. I just want to make sure we have great products that people love that make a difference.
Well, this is delicious. I love it. Mm,
Thank you, Jane. You're so kind.
mm. I'm so kind. You're so kind. All right, look at this, people. Hooray Foods. There is the bacon. That's how it comes. The ingredients: coconut oil, rice flour, tapioca starch, liquid smoke, umami seasoning, and some maple syrup, salt, beet juice concentrate. That's it, baby. And I'm reading from the back of the package. Nitrate free, minimally processed, no animals harmed, 80% fewer emissions, best served crispy. You can make it in the micro, you can make it in the oven, you can make it in the frying pan as we did. And it's soy free, gluten free, and vegan. And I gotta tell you, I'm blown away by this product. I am blown away by this product. And, I feel like I should send it to people who say, well, I could never give up bacon. You don't have to give up bacon. You've got bacon right here. Look at it. Hello. Hooray. All right. Well, final thoughts, Sri. And I know you're a very busy man. I really want to thank you for taking the time to talk us through this. It's so delicious. Again, if you're a professional chef, it'll be more likely to look like this. You can put it in a sandwich like this. Um, 8 simple ingredients, and it's minimally processed. It's just rolled together. And how did you get the? I'm just wondering how you got the appearance, because that's really what's so extraordinary. Beyond the taste, the aroma, the sizzle, it does. I could testify in a court of law. It looks like bacon, it sizzles like bacon, it smells like bacon, and it tastes what I think bacon would taste like, although I can't remember having tasted bacon. But tell me, How did you manage to get the look?
Oh, so wish I could tell you. We had designed an awesome group of engineers designed a bacon machine. So there's a factory somewhere in the country where we have our custom bacon machine that makes this bacon, but I can't share, unfortunately, how they do it because that's our part of our trade secret.
I am so blown away by this product. Everybody, check out Hooray Bacon made from plants. Check it out. Bring it to your relatives. Bring it to your potlucks. You can get it at Whole Foods. You can get it. Where else can you get it?
Imperfect Foods. So if anyone, Imperfect's an amazing company. They take produce that people otherwise might not buy and ship it
Uh-huh.
to your home, and you can choose our bacon as an add-on, and you can get those grocery boxes.
Oh my
Um,
gosh, how fantastic. And of
yeah,
course, you can also order it on Amazon. You can order it on GTFO, it's vegan, and you can order it on Vegan Essentials. I am so excited. Thank you so much. Everybody, check this out. Support this product. It's such a game changer. And I can't wait, Sari, to see what you come up with next because I can tell you are an innovator and an amazing entrepreneur, and you're going to do amazing things in the future as well. Thank you for joining us, everybody, here on Lunch Break Live, a product of